Soccer fans, welcome to Dietz Stadium in historic Kingston, New York, and to today's match between the New York Cosmos B and your Kingston Stockade FC. The Cosmos B have played 10 matches this year with 7 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. Stockade FC has played 8 matches this season, combining a record of 3 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties. Let's take just a moment to thank our generous sponsors this afternoon. From left to right on the track, our thanks to Dragon Search, Foursquare, Trailways, our friends at Radio Woodstock, Bread Alone, Swarm, and Fair Play. Now is a good time to remember, if you have not done so already, we highly recommend SP15 or greater. It's going to be a warm day at Dietz today, but we promise you an exciting game on the field.
Okay, hello everybody on the YouTube live stream of Stockade FC versus New York Cosmos B. My name is Will Kuhns, and I'm here with
Andrea Kahn.
We are your husband and wife announce team for today, and we're so glad you joined us. It is a great day for soccer here in the Hudson Valley. It's about 80 degrees and sunny. Great crowd rolling in here to Dietz Stadium in uptown Kingston, and it's going to be a really interesting matchup because you have the defending NPSL champions, the Cosmos B, who are also the Atlantic Conference leaders right now with an 8-1-2 record, coming in against the first-year Stockade FC. They are 3-4-2 right now, just past the halfway mark in their first season. Andrea, what do you think of today's game?
I'm nervous, Will. I'm real excited, but I'm nervous for our boys from Stockade. This is a tough team we're playing. They're going to have a lot of firepower and experience. But, the coach spoke to us before the game, and I'm psyched. I think we've got a shot.
Yeah, we spoke to Stockade FC head coach George Visvari before the game, and he was saying, yes, this is going to be a tough game. This is a very good team. He said that we have to deny them time and space. We can't let them possess the ball. And we have to attack frivolously with strength and speed. I love that. I love that thought.
He's very poetic.
He also said we need to beat the heck out of them. So I hope that's a rallying
my kind of poetry.
Yeah, I hope that's a rallying cry for all the Stockade FC players and fans here. We will have the percussion orchestra of Kingston kicking up the beats pretty soon.
Yeah, we've got the Dutch Guard bringing the cheers.
Yep, it's going to be a great, great atmosphere here in the NPSL Atlantic Conference match. And we'll get started here in just a little bit. We also have a great guest in our booth just next door to us. Mr. Ward Todd, the president of the Ulster City Chamber of Commerce, is doing the PA announcements. So you'll hear him from time to time as well. And we hope you stick with us. Please feel free to give us a shout in the comments. There's a live chat just to the right of your screen there on YouTube. please feel free to reach out to us. We'll try to watch them as we can during the game. And, yeah, enjoy it. Okay, there it is, folks. The percussion orchestra of Kingston. Bringing the drums and the rhythms here at Dietz Stadium. And the teams are walking out onto the field now with the officials as we get ready for our 2 o'clock kickoff between Stockade FC and the New York Cosmos B.
From the New York Cosmos B. In goal, number 0, Hector Guerrero. Number 2, Kyle McTurk. Number 4, Sebastian Kapazuki. Number 6, Michael Holzer. Number 5, Gaston Sanchez. Number 9, Ivan Berterami. Number 11, Alejandro Matrano. Number 14, Trey Williams. Number 17, Fernando Cortez. Number 19, Jesus Alvarez. And number 20, Matias Ruiz. Their head coach, Fernando Barboto. Assistant coach, John Fitzgerald. Goalkeeper coach is Steven Diaz, and their athletic trainer, Mike Miyamoto. And now, your Stockade FC, the starting lineup. In goal, number 1, Steve Skonecki. Number 4, Dylan Williams. Number 7, Corey Phillips. Number 8, Matt Kozel. Number 9, Michael Creswick. Number 10, Nick Von Egypt. Number 11, Eric Fortier. Number 17, your captain, Jamal Lissimmons. Number 20, Phil Barrett. Number 21, Darren Gomez. Number 24, Mattel Anasta. Head coach, George Visvari. Assistant coach, Rory Becker. Goalkeeper coach, Chuck Wilder. And your player personnel, Dan Haffe and Nick Haffe. Today's officials, Thomas Snyder, Alejandro Focia, Freddie Arango, and Justin Lopez. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to rise and please remove your hats for the national anthem. Meet our performers for the day. The Poughkeepsie New Yorkers have been entertaining the Hudson Valley with their a cappella harmonies for over 50 years. They're proud to be invited to sing for the inaugural season of the Kingston Stockade. And we, of course, are proud to have them here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, the Poughkeepsie New Yorkers.
There you have it, a wonderful rendition of our national anthem from the Poughkeepsie New Yorkers. Hope you all could hear that at home because it was a really nice chorus. Well, we are psyched up to see this game today. We got a little pep talk before the game from Stockade FC head coach George Visvari. He seems ready for this one. It would be a major upset, in my opinion, if Stockade FC were to beat the New York Cosmos B today.
It would be epic. It would be the stuff of legend.
Yeah, so we're hopeful. I mean, I think the interesting thing about the New York Cosmos B is that last year when they won the national championship, they had a number of players who were ex-professionals, current professionals, a little more experienced and older. This year they went with a younger youth movement. All their players are under the age of 25 or 25 and under. So I expect them to be very quick, but I think that for Stockade FC, the key might be to rely on their size, strength, and experience.
Yeah, that's a good point, Will. You know, and I haven't seen them play yet, but maybe we can push them off the ball a little bit.
Couple changes in the Stockade FC lineup from the recent games that we've seen, although they did have a couple road games that we were not able to watch this past weekend, a tie and a loss. But from the other two games that we've called, we had usually seen number 7 Corey Phillips as a target forward. This game he'll be in the center back position, which is, I believe, where he played in college.
Yeah, that's my understanding. I think he even won awards as a defender, so he's got a lot of experience back there, and it's great that they have some versatility to tap into today.
Yep, and with that change, you'll see number 11, Eric Fortier, coming in on the right flank, and number 10, Nick Van Egypt, moving up to join Michael Creswick as a second forward. I believe, what did we learn about Eric Fortier?
Not a whole lot, but he scored 2 goals last week. Even though we didn't win any of those, we tied against the Mariners, and he also scored on the Phantoms.
Well, that's great. Yeah.
So we could use some goal scoring today.
Eric Fortier going to run the right flank, and number 11 there. He's got some speed, and I would expect Stockade FC to be trying to score on the counterattack. But we'll see how the game shapes up. You never know. Sometimes what you see on paper is not what you see in football, as we're finding out in the Copa America. Stockade FC is in white, attacking the goal to your left, and the Cosmos are in all green on the left, defending the goal on your left. And we're underway. Matt Kozel looking for Metellanasta. He manages to corral it briefly, and now it's out of play for Cosmos B throw-in.
Metellanasta, also known as DJ Monty, DJ'd our pregame tunes with his iPhone. Thanks, Metellanasta.
We've already got an injury here with the Cosmos B side. Unfortunately, a player coming off a little groggy, it looks like. I didn't see what happened on the play. I didn't see him collide with anyone, but they're treating it as though he may have a suspected head injury. Number 14 there, Trey Williams. Really a tough loss there to have to leave the game in the first minute for Trey Williams. There are 7 substitutions allowed, but you don't get to re-enter once you come out of the game. And scrambling to put on his gear right now is number 10, Franklin Castellanos. Again, we may have to rewind and see how that injury occurred, but what a shame. Trey Williams has scored a lot of goals for the Cosmos this year. He comes to them from Queens Park Rangers, where he was in the youth academy and played on their U18 team. Really speedy guy, winger, and now he's sitting on the bench getting evaluated by the medical staff.
I think, as you were telling me before the game, Will, the Cosmos have goals scored by a lot of different players. They're not really relying on any one player.
Yep.
Is that right?
I believe so, yeah. They have a very balanced attack. I know that Ivan Berterame, the number 9, has scored a lot, probably the team leader, but you know, definitely a wide range of weapons. So here's Stockade trying to build its first attack of the game. Dylan Williams trying to bring it down, or was that Nick Van Egypt? Nick Van Egypt used his hand on the ball, can't do that. And here comes the substitution. So Franklin Castellanos, who has started most of the games for the Cosmos this year and scored a good bunch of goals, assisted on a bunch of goals. He's been the real fulcrum for their attack most of the season. They're not losing any talent in the exchange there.
They have a deep roster.
Corey Phillips stepping in to break up the play, but he doesn't get it to a teammate. Here comes the Cosmos with a no-look pass from Kyle McTurk. Berterame. And it's won back by Dylan Williams. He finds Von Egypt. Von Egypt looks long for Creswick, but it was just way too long.
Just a little too much there from Egypt.
Cosmos moving it around the back now. Number 4, Sebastian Capizzucci. Now Castellanos, pressured by Anasta. McTurk, and Creswick terminates that play. Very aggressive defending early on by Stockade. They don't want to let the Cosmos settle in and get into a rhythm.
I think they're doing what George Visvari talked about, trying to take away time and space.
We've got a foul on the right wing here in favor of the Cosmos. Corey Phillips called for the foul on Ivan Berterame. Cosmos have scored a lot of goals off of set pieces, corner kicks and free kicks just like this one. Comes in, got a head on it, just went high.
Oh, that had a lot of curve and dip on it. That was a very dangerous kick.
Franklin Castellanos with the free kick. It was right in the danger area, and he got it onto a teammate's head. So fortunate to dodge a bullet there. We're the Stockade FC.
We're really going to have to try not to foul them too close to the goal. This is going to be dangerous. Knock them down around midfield. That's a better strategy.
There's Darren Gomez getting the start at left back. Phillips trying to clear it up the middle. There's a steal by Dylan Williams. Gives a quick give and go with Nick Von Egypt, but they cross signals and lose the ball. Here's Gomez. He earns a throw.
That was a nice little dish pass from Nick Von Egypt. Good awareness.
Definitely, and you can see the effort to counter at speed, which I think we'll be seeing a lot of today from Stockade FC. Quick throw from Mattel Anasta. He's got Von Egypt. His shot was disrupted a little bit there by Gaston Sanchez and goes wide.
Yeah, it looked like Von Egypt was waiting a little too much for the ball to get to him. He really needed to step to it a little bit more.
Here's the goalkeeper for the Cosmos, Hector Guerrero, knocking it out on the ground to Sanchez. Now to Holzer. Long ball up to the top. Corey Phillips intervenes. Here's Kozel trying to win it. And it'll be out for a Stockade FC throw. Long throw. Von Egypt able to get it to Creswick, but quickly dealt with by Kyle McTurk. There's Michael Holzer. Oh, sorry, Gaston Sanchez, number 5. Holzer. Now Sanchez. Long ball, looking for Berterame. Matias Ruiz with it now. Brings it out wide to Kyle McTurk. McTurk going 1-on-2. No foul called. Castellanos ends up with it. Now Gonzalo Rodriguez. The Simmons intercepts. He's got Gomez. Now Anasta. Back to Gomez. It's behind him. Here comes Holzer. Turnover in a bad area there for Stockade FC. Ruiz chasing it down. Drops it back for McTurk. His first time cross. Back post. Header. And a save by Steve Skonechny.
Good positioning by Skonechny. We're really going to need some heroics from him today, I suspect. That's a good start.
Michael Kreswick not finding a lot of space. 2 Cosmos surround him, and they win a throw. Holzer now, dropping it back for Sanchez. Sanchez across to his partner, Capizzucci. And now Holzer. Luis, back to Capizzucci, and all the way back to Guerrero. Cosmos really like to play the ball on the ground, but they also have shown a willingness to hit the long ball. Here's Holzer. Very patient here, the Cosmos. Just looking to, I think, make Stockade FC work for possession. Here's a ball down the line. Corey Phillips intercepts. The Cosmos win it back. Jamal Simmons will clear it. Nick Van Egypt looking for the flick on for Krudswick. Well positioned was Gaston Sanchez. There's Alejandro Metrano. He's got Phil Barrett on him, but he manages to sneak out of there. And again, Corey Phillips has to clear. Castellanos. Good play there by Matt Kodzal to win the throw-in for Stockade FC. The crowd is still rolling in here. We're about almost 10 minutes in, and we're going to have another packed house at Dietz Stadium.
It almost looks like a couple buses might have just pulled up full of people for this match today.
Here's Berterame. Leaving it off for Castellanos. Ref will call that foul on Phillips. Another dangerous area. Referee talking to Corey Phillips now. Phillips has 2 fouls already. We've got a couple Cosmos players over the ball. Castellanos for sure is going to be a candidate to take this free kick from about 30 yards out. Stockade FC sets the wall. Steve Skonechny readies. There's Castellanos. It's just high. Good effort. Didn't get it back down.
Well, we were mentioning there's a huge crowd today. Some of these folks might be here to celebrate a few birthdays.
Oh, that's right. The defender Jeff Payne for Stockade FC turns 31 today, so happy birthday to Jeff Payne.
And Patrick Alvarez turned 25 yesterday.
Patrick Alvarez, midfielder. May see him in the second half. He's there on the substitutes bench, along with Jeff Payne. And the chairman,
Dennis Crowley.
His birthday is tomorrow.
And of course, our operations chief.
That's right.
Kale Capishilin.
Kale Capishilin.
Happy birthday, Kale.
Makes everything run here.
The only reason you can hear our voices or see any video.
Right. And also special thanks to our producer, Dan Stone, and our cameraman, Chris. Can't remember. Here's McTurk. He's finding a lot of space there on the right side for the Cosmos. Tries a little spin move, doesn't really work out, but it still gets away. Flash of skill there from Kyle McTurk.
He's really stretching that side. He's always calling for the ball whenever the ball's on the left.
You can see the individual technical ability here of the Cosmos players. There's a long switch. McTurk open again.
Oof.
Low cross. It's blocked away. Berterame almost had a goal. Now Anas is able to split 2 defenders and get it to Dylan Williams. He's not able to keep the ball in, though, as he tries to stand on the sideline. Holzer swings it out to the left. Quick 1-2 between Castellanos and Ruiz. And now Williams able to move forward with it. Anasta on the left. He's got Jamal Simmons making a run. Not something you see often. Hard foul. The center back and captain, Jamal Simmons, made a decision to fly forward on that one. I think that's that attacking frivolously that we heard from George Visvari.
I love it. We're going to need to come hard with strength and speed.
And there was a free kick there earned as a result. We'll see if Stockade FC can get a goal-scoring opportunity from it. Dylan Williams on the ball. He slips as he tries to hit it, and it goes right to the Cosmos. Now they're going to have to watch out for this counter. Holzer's leading it. Coming out of the back is Corey Phillips. He doesn't make the play. Now it's down in the front. Matias Ruiz is offside. No goal. Great counter, but also good positioning there from the back line of Stockade FC. Once Corey Phillips gambled, I think offside was their best chance of stopping that attack.
Well, again, maybe the football lines might have helped us there because it gives the refs a clearer view.
It does. Makes it really easy to see who's even with the last defender, or the second to last member of the defending team, I should say. We've got well over 30 people now watching on the live stream. We encourage you to tweet out the link so that more of your friends can join us. Here's Matias Ruiz with a long cross all the way to Castellanos on the left. He's dribbling towards the goal. He wants to shoot. He's stuffed there by Matt Kozel. Williams now looking for Creswick. Doesn't have a lot of help, but he manages to get a cross in. Here's the header back to Guerrero. Really calm play there by Capizzucci to get it to his goalkeeper. Here's Holzer. Ruiz out to McTurk. Back to Ruiz. Now in the center. Here's Castellanos. Cosmos very fluid in their movement now. There's Rodriguez and Holzer. Holzer chipping it down, looking for a knockdown there. Metrano wasn't able to find a teammate. The clearance isn't a great one from Stockade. And it'll be a Cosmos B throw-in. Here's Creswick and Von Egypt. Switches it out to Williams. McTurk picks it off, but it goes right to Von Egypt. And Gaston Sanchez made the saving tackle there for Cosmos B. Here's Creswick. He loses possession. Here's Metrano. Into Castellanos. Now the Berterame, the return pass too far. Sanchez dishes to Holzer. Now Metrano. Another good offside trap there by Stockade FC.
Yeah, I hope it was a trap.
Well, when all the defenders' arms go up like that at one time, I figured they were hoping for the offside call, and they got it.
It's a gamble.
It is a gamble. If they don't get that call, it's trouble. I think on that one, not as much because it's a pass out to the wing. He's still got a lot of work to do from there. Skonechny drives it forward. Creswick with the flick. Ruiz now. Finds Berterame isolated against Corey Phillips. Castellanos back to McTurk. Now to Ruiz. Ruiz. Corey Phillips just blasts it up and over Dietz Stadium. The grandstand nearly full now as we enter the 18th minute. Yeah, this crowd is as good as any I've seen, and I think perhaps even will end up beating the record of 853, which was set back on the opening weekend.
Yeah, I hope we get an updated attendance number at halftime. We'll let you know. those of you at home, it's not too late. You can come out here. It's a gorgeous day.
That's true. If you are in the Hudson Valley, in the greater Kingston area, we encourage you to come on by Dietz Stadium in Uptown Kingston. It's a little hot. But
Bring the sunscreen.
Yeah, sunny skies. Great day for soccer. Dylan Williams looks down the line. He finds Nick Van Egypt. Nick Van Egypt doesn't have any help there. He didn't know that. Hard tackle from Creswick. Cosmos retained possession. There's Metrano working on the left side. 2 defenders on him. He tries to split him. No luck there. Now Kozel finds Williams. Fortier battling for it. Managed to win the throw for Stockade.
We seem to be very bunched up, and I just don't think we're not getting out of the tight spaces quite like they are.
Yeah, or spreading the field.
Yeah. I wonder if this might be our strategy, try and be compact to try to deny them time and space, but it's mostly leading to turnovers.
Good observation there. Kozel drives it in. Headed back by McTurk, calmly taken by Guerrero. Here's Michael Holzer. Holzer and number 10, Franklin Castellanos, both played at Iona College for the current Cosmos B head coach. Fernando Barboto. Sorry about that. Kozel now looking for space to go forward. Switches it to Darren Gomez. Gomez doesn't have a lot of options. He's going to go long. Here's Castellanos. Anasta has to win that ball. He doesn't, but Jamal Simmons steps in. 48 unable to flick it on there for Van Egypt. Castellanos now driving to the center of the defense. He's surrounded, and Williams will go long for 48.
Someone in the crowd is shouting that this is kickball. I can't disagree. I think we need to string a few passes together.
Got a foul now on the Cosmos. Michael Holzer gets a talking to. Looks like we're waiting for Corey Phillips to tie his shoe. He's switching shoes, in fact. Referee is asking Corey Phillips to leave the field to change his shoes. Now Dylan Williams will take this free kick.
Oh boy, and we're down a center back. We better score a goal on this one.
Williams cross comes in. Ooh. Michael Creswick went for the back heel and got an opponent in the face. Cosmos are going the other way, so the referee lets him play on. Here's Holzer. He's got Ruiz. Ruiz now has to go back, and it's stolen by Creswick. Here's Anasta. Now to Creswick. Left wing. Tries to nutmeg the defender. No, nothing doing. Anasta now. Going for goal, trying to head it. Here's Van Egypt heading it back into the center. Guerrero is there. And now Mattel Anasta is down. Boy, he really went up hard with the goalkeeper. Here come the Cosmos the other way. Castellanos looking for the flick. Here's a cross. Castellanos is there. Stolen by Darren Gomez. Anasta rejoins the play now. Gomez getting beat by Castellanos on the right. Manages to win the goal kick. Franklin Castellanos doesn't agree with that one. Corey Phillips now finally comes back on the field after that shoe change.
Yeah, I thought we were giving up a corner on that play, but I almost didn't care. I just wanted to get Corey Phillips back on the field.
Also good to see Mattel Anasta up. He collided with the goalkeeper there, going to goal. It was the best chance we've seen yet for Stockade FC. Came off of a steal from Michael Creswick. Holzer unable to head it forward. Sanchez does. Ruiz and Kozel joust. And Castellanos just getting tons of touches. That one's a little too far for Alejandro Metrano. Scanetti now to Phillips. And Gomez. Anasta. Back to Williams. He's got nothing there. It's stolen by Holzer. Good tackle by Darren Gomez. Gets it back from Williams. Now Creswick. Looking long for Von Egypt. Sanchez not only makes a play, but keeps it in bounds. Here's McTurk. Back to Capizzucci. Now over to Jesus Alvarez. Metrano. Berterame. Castellanos. Ruiz is offside, but the ball didn't get there. Castellanos again. Metrano working on Phil Barrett. Here's Berterame flicking it through Ruiz. He's in alone, and he slots it home. Very nice combination play. We've got a 1-0 lead for the Cosmos B. Started with Alejandro Metrano on the left wing. He put it inside to Castellanos. And I believe it was Ivan Berterame who slipped it through for Matias Ruiz.
You know, the Cosmos are so good at getting out of those tight spaces, and they were denying him the lane to run down the left side, so he just turned around, came back through the center, and played a through ball. Yeah. I'd like to see a little more connection like that for Stockade. I feel like our forwards they're not getting good passes. They're just getting, you know, balls that are chucked down the field and with a wish and a prayer.
So here we are, 26th minute now. The goal came in the 25th minute from Matias Ruiz. 1-0 Cosmos B. Skonechny shanks the clearance. It'll be a throw-in for Cosmos B.
So you don't think he meant to do that?
A lot of these players for Cosmos B have been in the youth development sides or academies for professional clubs around the world, actually. And as I mentioned, they're almost all under the age of 25. Gomez now. Here's Metrano. Flicks it down the line for Alvarez. Goes out for a Stockade FC throw. So Alejandro Metrano, for example, played for Venezuela's under-18 national team. And Franklin Castellanos spent last year with the New York Red Bulls 2 team in the USL.
Well, Nick Von Egypt from Hopewell Junction, New York, played for Misericordia University, and he was formerly of the Philadelphia Fury.
Misericordia.
I'm not sure where that is, but most of our guys are local Hudson Valley guys who went to school pretty close to here.
That's true. It's nice to have that local flair. The Cosmos have a very big pool to pull from. Here's Castellanos with a very ambitious effort with the left foot. Not really coming anywhere near the goal there. Skonechny reorganizing a little bit before he takes his goal kick. There's Ruiz. He gets around Corey Phillips. Castellanos now. One-on-one with Liz Simmons. Gets the left-footed shot away, but not much on it. Skonechny scoops it up. McTurk keeps the ball in play. Dylan Williams not able to win it forward. Gomez now to Williams. Kozel. Gomez, good switch now. Better combination. Kreswick now looking through. Referee flags Kreswick for the handball there. That was a better combination play.
Yeah, definitely want to see more of that.
Didn't work out in the end, but nice to see the one-touch passing. Here's Metrano. Berterame. Back for Rodriguez. He'll switch it over McTurk, who's got Ruiz with him. Ruiz on it now. And McTurk goes around Anasta. McTurk to the back post, but it's off target and out of play. Apologies to those of you commenting in the live chat. I believe our Wi-Fi here is down, so we don't have the live stream right in front of us. We trust that you do at home. Metrano manages to get it back for Alvarez. He'll go long up the line. Liz Simmons blasts it out of play.
Again, we're really clumping over onto one side. I wish we'd spread out a little bit.
Yeah, I think that you're totally right. It's about trying to swarm the ball wherever it is, but then there isn't enough spacing between the Stockade FC players once they have the ball.
Yeah. Like that last good combination, that was good because they had some room.
There's Gomez. Again, the passing lane's just shut down. 48 managed to get the throw. Here's Kreswick. He's got several guys to beat here. Centers it. It's cleared away astutely there by Jesus Alvarez. Darren Gomez for Anasta. Handball called against Anasta.
Anasta looked really guilty after that play.
Yeah, I love it when they pull their hand behind their back right after it hits
Nothing
their arm.
happened. I don't know what you're looking at me for.
Here's Gonzalo Rodriguez. Berterame lays it off nicely for Castellanos. Castellanos looking through. Metrano is there. His shot to the near post is just wide. Like a knife through butter there, the Cosmos B, unfortunately, for Stockade. They've got to try to slow that attack down, deny the time and space.
Yeah, they're really slicing and dicing us in the last end of the field.
Well, Ruiz there had a really nice chest pass. There's a long ball from Rodriguez looking for Ruiz. He manages to keep it in.
Great stop from Gomez.
Yeah, Gomez has really earned that starting spot today, in my opinion.
He's been solid. Good timing from Gomez.
Now Matt Kozel. He finds Kreswick behind him. Kreswick looking to switch it for Fortier. Oh, sorry, Van Egypt.
Can't quite control it.
Yeah. You know, we saw against Boston City FC, we saw Michael Kreswick come back and play like an extra center midfielder. I'm wondering if we might start seeing some of that today. Berterame down to McTurk. Luis is in, but Liz Simmons takes it away. Gomez turns the ball over. Berterme with a hard shot. It dips, and Steve Skonechny follows it well. He's got it now.
I'm a little worried that Stockade's a little tired, too.
It does look like they've got heavy legs. They played, they did not play a midweek game.
They played 2 last weekend, then they had the week off.
Yep.
But it is pretty warm out there. They might be holding a little bit in reserve for the second half.
Well, they got another free kick here in the offensive half.
The crowd is getting excited. They want a goal.
Stockade is bringing all the big bodies forward, including Corey Phillips. Flicked header, goes right to Guerrero. Now they've got to recover. Sebastian Capizzucci back to Guerrero. And now to Gaston Sanchez. Sanchez is going to look long. Taken there by Stockade. Fortier trying to flick it through for Metellanasta. He's got it now on the left wing. Going one-on-one. Drops it for Fortier. Fortier got it back to Anasta. Anasta with a shot. It was well wide, but if Nick Von Egypt had anticipated that, he could have deflected it in.
Yeah, it looked like Anasta was looking at Von Egypt, trying to will him to make the run, and then they just never quite connected.
Here's Michael Holzer. That ball goes out of play. Darren Gomez with the throw. Phillips. Looking long. Kozel. Heading it down. Anasta gets there. Fortier with the turnover that time. Here's Rodriguez.
I think something might be wrong with Metelanasta's left arm.
He's holding it awfully close to his body.
Yeah, and he seems to really be struggling.
Yep.
Like on the give and go, he'll give and then not quite go.
Yeah. Be interesting to see if a substitution is made. Again, if he comes out, he can't go back in, and he is one of the more talented players with the ball on Stockade FC. We've seen him dribble through guys and out of tight spaces in the past.
Yeah.
Rodriguez, tons of space. Gomez again, intercepting. Dylan Williams now. Gomez getting himself into trouble. And Gomez tried to dribble through 2 Cosmos players. When you're the left back, that's usually not what you want. 35 yards from goal. And he has to take the foul. .38th minute now, 1-0 Cosmos B. I actually think, strange as it sounds, if Stockade FC is able to get to halftime down 1 goal, I think that's not a bad situation. However,
that is not the situation.
That is not the situation. The free kick from Franklin Castellanos goes into the box, and it looks to me like Alejandro Metrano, number 11, the Venezuelan, was able to nod it home. Lots of runners there for Cosmos. Not good marking from Stockade FC. Now it's a real uphill battle.
Well, yeah, we talked about it. Set pieces.
Set pieces.
They're going to be key to this game just because that's how the Cosmos have scored a lot of their goals.
Well, you can't keep the percussion orchestra at Kingston down. They are picking up the drum beats even harder now, trying to urge their team to get back in this game, draw 1 goal back. Ruiz now moving through midfield, moving very well with the ball. Referee does not call any fouls there. He was bumped.
Ooh, and it looks like Von Egypt is down over by the track.
Ooh, yeah. Hard foul there.
Getting up real slow.
The referee is talking to the Cosmos. Andrea, did you see a yellow card go up? There it is.
There it is.
Number 19, I think. Jesus Alvarez picks up that yellow card. Von Egypt looks no worse for the wear. Dylan Williams now puts up the Fortier. And Darren Gomez has some space to work. Puts it to Creswick. Anasta 1-on-1. Centers it. Nobody home. Creswick with a high boot. Referee was going to whistle that one back. He did get the ball, but Michael Holzer almost got a shave from Michael Creswick's boot. Here's McTurk on the right side. Ruiz puts it in. Phil Barrett did get a toe on it, and it's going to go out for a corner kick. Castellanos is right there. The ball boy wisely hit that ball off the corner flag and away from Castellanos, so he could not take the quick free kick.
Nice
corner
job,
kick.
ball boy. We trained them young, huh?
Cosmos averaging about 3 goals a game this season. Here's the corner. Headed away. I believe it was Kozel. Ooh, rebound shot. Bounces just wide from Holzer. Looked like it surprised Skonechny a little bit. We've got goals by Matias Ruiz in the 25th minute and by Alejandro Matrano in the 37th minute for Cosmos B. Now in the 42nd minute here at Dietz Stadium in Uptown Kingston.
I'm not counting out Stockade. The Cosmos are up 2-0, which, as everyone knows, is the most dangerous lead in soccer. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Why? Nobody knows.
But everyone knows it.
Everyone knows it. So hopefully we can get one or two of those back in the second half.
Quick ball movement here from the Cosmos. Castellanos turns. Puts it out to Ruiz. He handles that well. Now to McTurk. Rodriguez. And Anasta's able to get into the center for Matt Kozel. Fortier drops it back. Phil Barrett looking forward for Kozel. Just off the mark. Holzer's able to turn and attack. Berterame turns, looking for Castellanos. The run wasn't there. Here's a long ball looking for Creswick. Came from Kozel.
He has no help in the center. I hope help is coming. Now,
Kreswick does well to earn the corner kick.
now if we can just get some bodies forward.
Yep, here they come. The two center backs, Jamal Liz Simmons and Corey Phillips. So it'll be up to Phil Barrett and Darren Gomez will have to really be sharp if the Cosmos counter. Here's the corner. Back post, headed over. 48 was there, got his head on it, unable to get it down. 44th minute now. Just a couple minutes left in this half. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes of stoppage time expected. If you haven't been out here yet to Dietz Stadium, it's the professional soccer in the Hudson Valley, really for the first time. You should check it out. Great atmosphere, great for families, great for people who want to see some soccer, have a good time. Next weekend there are 2 home games here at Dietz Stadium. Saturday at 2 o'clock. The Seacoast United Phantoms will be here.
We'll be looking to get a win on a rematch with them. Lost 3-2 last weekend.
Yeah, that's a team that's right in the standings with Stockade FC. Cosmos B are way out in front with 25 points, but there are 4 or 5 teams right behind them, and Stockade FC is one of them.
Yeah, if we want to have playoff hopes, we're going to need to take on the Phantoms.
And that game's at 2 o'clock on Saturday, June 25th here at Dietz Stadium. The very next day, there's another home game. So if you can't make the Saturday game, come out Sunday night to see Stockade FC against the Brooklyn Italians. So 1 minute of stoppage time starting right about now. Again, Stockade FC back in a shell. Here's Ruiz with plenty of time and space. He goes on the ground to Castellanos. He drops it back to the penalty spot. Woo. And the Venezuelan Alejandro Matrano could have had his second, but hit it high and off the football upright.
He placed that perfectly. Yeah, right on the penalty spot, like you said. We were very lucky. It is 2-0.
Well, I think we're almost sure to see some adjustments at halftime from Stockade FC. There it is, the end of the first half, with the Cosmos leading 2-0. Nice applause from the crowd, even though I'm sure they were hoping for a better first half from the home side.
Yeah, Metalanos' shoulder is definitely bothering him. I wouldn't be surprised to see somebody else in for him in the second half.
Yeah, and more than that, they're going to need to figure out a way to, have more of the ball. Obviously the Cosmos, we kind of expected the Cosmos to have the lion's share of the possession, but they were also just moving the ball forward too easily. Having the ball back at the midfield area, not too bad, but when they're able to, cut through and get chances, that's what Stockade has to put a stop to.
At the same time, we need to be able to push forward with speed. I think they think that they're playing defense just because they're positioning themselves much closer to the defensive end. But meanwhile, the best defense is a good offense.
That's true. And the irony in that is that Corey Phillips, who's often... We'll wait for the announcements here.
The LaGrange Revolution U12 team and youth teams during halftime now will be performing and facing off in several small-sided games. LaGrange Revolution U12 boys and Red Hook Wildfire U12 girls. And a reminder, you can purchase your Stockade FC gear at the merchandise table. That includes season passes, which include all the remaining home games. And how about a nice hand today, the Stockade FC drummers, the Percussion Orchestra of Kingston, Pook. Pook is part of the Center for Creative Education here in Kingston. More about them at cce4me.org, the Percussion Orchestra of Kingston. We want to thank a great sponsor of ours, Pine Hill Adirondack Trailways. They brought a special bus here for us today and today only. Let's have a nice round of applause for Trailways. And so we've called in a special guest driver for the Trailways bus. CEO Dennis Crowley behind the wheel today, the special Pine Hill Trailways bus. Watch out, he does not yet have his CDL. nice round of applause. The LaGrange Revolution U12 and the Red Hook Wildfire U12. Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we want to invite you to help us celebrate a very special weekend for your Kingston Stockade FC. This weekend, five birthdays are being celebrated, including midfielder Patrick Alvarez and defender Jeff Payne. It is also the birthday today of youth team coordinator Marjorie McCord, operations director Cale Capishillan, and our chairman, Dennis Crowley. Please join me in singing a rousing rendition of Happy Birthday to all five. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All of the above. Happy birthday! Congratulations.
Okay, we're back and ready for the second half here, folks. I'm Will Kuhns, alongside
I'm Andrea Kahn.
your husband and wife announce team, ready for the second half. 2-0 Cosmos B. This is the reserve team for the NASL New York Cosmos. They have a very talented roster, as we saw in the first half, those of you who joined us for that. And we do have some substitutions. I see Tommy Steigerwald and a new acquisition for Stockade FC, Paulino Curto, number 15, coming in for Stockade, it looks like. So it'll be very interesting to see how they line up and if they can get more of the ball and more chances in the second half than they did in the first.
Yeah, they were definitely chasing the ball a lot and getting very, very tired without getting a lot of reward for that. So let's hope we can get the ball and hang on to it for a bit and disrupt the Cosmos offense.
So Steigerwald comes in at the left back for Darren Gomez, who had a very good first half despite the score, made a lot of key stops. So we'll watch Tommy there on the left back position. Phil Barrett remains in the right back, and Corey Phillips still in the center with Jamal Liss-Simmons. Curto will be on the left midfield for Mattel Anasta, who we noticed had a shoulder injury in the first half when he collided with the goalkeeper on what was the best chance of the half for Stockade FC.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see Gomez out. I thought he was doing pretty good under pressure and good at playing the ball out of the back.
Yeah, we don't know. You know, maybe it was a fitness concern, or maybe he took a knock that we didn't see.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy Steigerwald has started a lot of games this year for Stockade. Alvarez looking forward for Matias Ruiz on the right wing. Steigerwald was there.
And yeah, maybe it's just a matter of getting some fresh legs back there.
Yeah, the Stockade FC did a lot of running there without the ball, chasing defensively, as the Cosmos very good at moving the ball, spreading the field, finding the open man. Once again, number 15 on the left midfield there for Stockade FC. Paulinho Curto making his debut for the club today. Here's Creswick. Knocks it back for Curto. Now switching it to Kozel and Barrett. Dylan Williams. Sorry, Fortier. Kozel with a hopeful ball. And it's handled well by first Capizzucci and then Kyle McTurk. There's Creswick putting heavy pressure on number 6, Michael Holzer, trying to dribble out of the back. Creswick showing no mercy there. And no foul either, I don't think.
No, it was a clean tackle. Got all the ball, I thought.
It is just a throw-in. Holzer limping a little bit as he gets up. Creswick gives him a pat on the back.
Very sporting.
Here's Capizzucci. Here's Rodriguez. Cosmos tend to play with 3 at the back when they have the ball, and a lot of rotation among the 5 midfielders. Sanchez finds Berterame, who checks all the way back. Now flicking it through, gets it over Liz Simmons, and it appears it's called back offside. Alejandro Matrano leaves it for Steve Skonechny, the Stockade FC goalkeeper. Once again, you got 2 chances to see Stockade FC next weekend. We encourage you to come out here to Dietz Stadium in Uptown Kingston. It's a great way to come and enjoy the Hudson Valley if you're coming down up from New York City, or if you're just in the Hudson Valley, you live here, it's your hometown club. So come out and support local soccer. Saturday, June 25th at 2 p.m. against Seacoast United Phantoms. And Sunday, July 26th at 7 p.m. against the Brooklyn Italians. Hope to see you here. Berterame now. Dribbling through. Back heel clearance by Phillips. It works out. Here's Dylan Williams. But he puts it through for Creswick. He's got a room. Holds the defender up. And he scores! Michael Creswick with the goal!
Well, that was just a fantastic shot by Creswick. Great composure to hold off the defender on his back, not get psyched up by the keeper in front of him, and just put it in the goal.
And also, what a pass from Dylan Williams. He knifes it through 4 opponents there, 4 Cosmos defenders.
Stockade goal, number 9, Michael Creswick.
With Sebastian Capizzucci on his left shoulder, Creswick waited and waited until the goalkeeper dove and then just slotted it over Hector Guerrero to bring Stockade FC back into this game. The crowd definitely fired up. Phil Barrett takes a knock there. Kozel turns, doesn't have help. There's Fortier. Leaves it for Barrett. Barrett back to Fortier and back to Barrett.
And this is where the Cosmos defense just kicks it around in the back and tries to tire us out. Oh, but he slipped.
Creswick almost able to take advantage there. Better pressure here from Stockade FC too. being a little bit more cagey, it seems like, picking their spots. Here's Berterame working on Jamal Simmons. Throw in for Alvarez. To Matrano. Matrano working with Alvarez. Matrano able to get the cross in. Here's Ruiz. He keeps it and scores. 3-1 Cosmos. They answer swiftly. 53rd minute, Matias Ruiz with the goal. Assist Alejandro Matrano.
Well, on average, the Cosmos score 3
Cosmos
goals
goal,
a game.
number 20, Matias Ruiz.
Three goals per game, so maybe they're done. Maybe it's time for a Stockade revival right here.
Matias Ruiz with his second goal of the game. Now we have Nick Van Egypt down the right side.
He keeps it in.
Drops it back for Dylan Williams. Takes a hit. Williams now into the box. He centers it for Creswick, and we have another goal! Goal, Stockade FC!
Wow, that was some fantastic footwork from Dylan Williams.
Dylan Williams is feeling it, and Nick Van Egypt is feeling that tackle he took. Less than a minute after the Cosmos extended their lead, Stockade FC roars right back. Nick Van Egypt saving that long ball. Now limping back towards midfield. It looks like he's going to be okay.
I think they're sending a very clear message with that goal. And that message is game on.
Wait, when was it off?
It was off before, but it's on.
Okay.
It's back.
Game on.
Game on.
Stockade goal, number 9, Michael Creswick.
Creswick's second goal of the game as well. And again, another fantastic assist from Dylan Williams.
That was just incredible. Great individual effort.
Corey Phillips going up strong with Berterame to win that header. This has to put a lot of life into the legs of the Stockade FC players. We were noting they looked a little sluggish in the first half. But when you come back against the defending national champions and you score 2 goals like that, gives you a little pep in the step. Corey Phillips had to clear that one twice as the first one hit a teammate. Patrick Alvarez waiting to come in now for Stockade FC.
Their birthday boy.
That's right. His birthday was yesterday. Turned 25. Creswick off the chest, a little too strong. Here's Holzer. Back to Sanchez, the captain. Sanchez looking long for Berterame. Phillips going up with him again. Oh, Jamal Simmons thought he had Berterame shielded off. He did not. He got a foot in there. Steve Skonechny felt it. No foul according to the referee. There's Kozel finding Barrett. Barrett now back to Kozel. Kozel in the middle. Here's Kurto. Kurto's going to have a go. It's blocked. And out for a throw-in for Stockade FC. More good ball movement there from Stockade.
Definitely some pep in their step.
Here comes the substitution. It's for Nick Van Egypt.
Stockade substitution, number 10, Nick Van Egypt, coming off for number 19, Patrick Alvarez.
Yeah, Van Egypt took a hard knock in the corner when he made that run with the off.
to set up the second goal.
To set up the second goal.
Yeah, I mean, that's a second assist, really. He saved the ball right before it went out. And then the referee ruled advantage, which is a good thing because Dylan Williams became messy and like dribbled through 4 guys and centered it to Creswick.
Yeah, who knew he had it in him? I'd like to see some more of that.
We're all messy in a moment. Here's Alvarez, 2 men on him, sneaks it through, Castellanos. Now Holzer back to Alvarez. Alvarez looking in the middle. Jamal Simmons there. Metrano blocks his clearance. Now flicks it for Ruiz. Steigerwald swings and misses on the clearance. And Curto was there to clean it up for him. Creswick overtakes Capazucci. Steigerwald. Kozel with lots of pressure. Phillips goes long, looking for Alvarez. Creswick, first time ball, very hopeful, looking for Curto. Creswick comes in high with a boot. He's going to get a card for that one. Second time Michael Creswick's gotten his boot up around head level.
Yeah, he's got to watch the boots at head level. But in general, I appreciate
Yellow
him
card number 9, Michael Creswick of Stockade.
as a very physical player. He's not getting pushed off the ball, and he's making things happen all on his own if that's what he has to do.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness for sure from Creswick. You saw him steal the ball a couple times there. He's really not backing down from this highly skilled opponent.
But he's skillful too. He'll shoulder a guy off the ball and then dribble around another guy.
Here's Michael Holzer and Alvarez to Berterame. Turn. Flick it through for Metrano. Back to Berterame. And Metrano. Holzer now, skipping around a defender. Kozel takes it, and here's Eric Fortier. He's got to find his help. There it is in Matt Kozel. Kozel now switching the field. Steigerwald to Williams. Williams to Curto. Missed touch. Throw in for Stockade FC. 60th minute now. With the score 3-2, Cosmos leading. Here's Metrano, turning with space. Alvarez pushes him down. Cosmos retain possession. Alvarez wins that one away from Berterame. Simmons finds Williams. And out to Curto. Kozel now. Kozel. Barrett wanted to go all the way back to Skonechny. It was partially blocked. Gasps from the crowd as Corey Phillips plays it to Skonechny. Rodriguez gathers. Finds Castellanos. Castellanos to Metrano. The former Venezuelan under-18 player. Rodriguez. His cross is headed away by Phil Barrett. And Alvarez knocks it out of play. Holzer. Now Rodriguez. Plenty of space. They retreat and regroup. Cosmos have the lead. They're fine to make Stockade chase here. There's Metrano. Metrano skipping away, still dribbling. There's a shot from McTurk. Tried to side foot it to get it under control, but couldn't quite get it on goal. But Alejandro Matrano is showing, his tight spaces. In tight spaces, he can really wriggle away. He's a small in build, but very quick with both feet, and that's what really created that third goal. Was when he was in the corner, he had 2 or 3 defenders around him, and he was able to sneak out and center it there for Matias Ruiz.
Yeah, the Cosmos are very good at working under pressure.
Alvarez now drops it back. 48 takes a shot. It's blocked, headed up. Dylan Williams trying to bring it down. And Gonzalo Rodriguez bursts forward with the ball. Oh, Jamal Simmons-Gamble trying to steal that one. Here's Castellanos, switches it to McTurk. His shot is a weak one. Boy, Liz Simmons really thought he could get to that long pass to Berterame, and he just missed it.
He ended up totally out of position. It was a terrifying moment.
63rd minute, we're going to have a substitution for Cosmos B. Coming on is number 13, Sean Russell. He's going to replace number 20, Matias Ruiz.
Cosmos substitution, number 13, Sean Russell, coming on for number 20, Matias Ruiz.
Ruiz with 2 goals today. Big day for him. Russell gets his first touch in the form of a header up the line. 48 brings it down for Creswick. Tries to flick it to himself. Now Matt Kozel steps in. Dylan Williams, 48. Trying to get away from the pressure. Knocks it back for Phil Barrett. Now we're seeing some possession and rotation from Stockade FC. Unlike anything we saw in the first half, really.
Yeah, they're definitely finding their help in the middle, and Matt Kozel. They're looking backwards for the square pass. This is much better.
Still about 25 minutes left to play. Creswick bumps Michael Holzer there, who screamed for the foul. I think they're looking for that second yellow for Michael Creswick. Although Holzer also now leaning over, favoring his right arm maybe. Through ball from Capizzucci, off target. And here's Kozel. Alvarez didn't see the pressure coming. It was a soft pass from Fortier. Here come the Cosmos. Berterame with a sweet outside of the foot pass.
Great save. Great save by Skonechny.
Yeah, Steve Skonechny with a fantastic save. Jesus Alvarez overlapping from his left back position. Got a foot on that. And Skonechny with a great reaction save, and he controlled the rebound. Here's Creswick. Wasn't able to keep the ball in bounds after a nifty nudge on Gaston Sanchez. '66th minute now. Creswick. Two players collapse on him, and here come the Cosmos back the other way with Russell working on Phil Barrett. Corey Phillips steps in. Oh, pass back to him from Fortier was underneath him. Here's Phillips again, working with Castellanos. Alvarez helps out. Here's Fortier. Now to Dylan Williams.
Again, a little bit of a weak pass.
And Paulinho Curto. He's got Williams overlapping on the left. They work a 1-2. Curto tries to get to that one, but a nice play there by Sebastian Capizzucci to hit it off of the Stockade FC player. We'll have a throw-in. Sean Russell. Leaves for Holzer. Jesus Alvarez now up the left side. Looks to me like Russell actually was not a one-for-one sub. It looks like Alvarez is now the midfielder on the left side, and Russell is the left back. Alvarez finds Creswick. Pat Alvarez looking for this return pass. Russell, good recovery speed. Knocks it back to Hector Guerrero, his goalkeeper. Gonzalo Rodriguez. He and Holtz are really set the tempo for the Cosmos. Every attack starts with one of those two guys. They play just in front of the back line, and then they move forward. Rodriguez surveying his options. He'll go out left to Russell. Russell misses that one, and Stockade FC gets the throw.
What do you think, Will? Have they slowed the pace of the game down a bit? It seems like a little early for them to start wasting time with just a one-goal lead, but...
Yeah, I mean, it is hot, and I think they're trying to let the ball do the work. You certainly don't see them, you know, bombing forward quite the way they were in the first half.
Yeah.
The Cosmos. Russell trying to turn on Alvarez. He gets around him. Now drops it for Rodriguez. Castellanos with lots of room. He turns. Looks through Berterame. He's in. Steve Skonechny comes out, makes a great play. Steve Skonechny off his line. Smothered that chance. And again, Castellanos, the danger man for the Cosmos. Here's Russell. Kozel picks that off. 48 can't control it. And here's Castellanos. Looking through. And Metrano decides not to chase that one.
Good kick from Skonechny.
Creswick tries to flick it. McTurk, again, another nice play. To me, Kyle McTurk's been quietly one of the best players for the Cosmos today. He's been holding down that right side. Here he is again on the ball. Just very clean with his touches.
I think he has a really great sense of positioning. He just is always open. But to be that open, you really have to run. And,
You do.
And he's doing a good job of that.
Teams have the option of using up to 7 subs here in the NPSL. Part of that's because of the season. It's very compact. Teams often have to play on back-to-back days. Still plenty of options available to both coaches if they choose. .48 now. Another kind of lazy pass. I feel like we need sharper passing through the midfield. You got to be sure of who your target is. Berterame flicking it over the top. Liz Simmons now trying to chase Rodriguez. Alvarez overlapping. Puts it to the far post. Berterame tried to volley it. Didn't get much on it. It'll be a Stockade FC throw. Tommy Steigerwald. Phil Barrett. Almost found Fortier. He was not able to bring it down. Here comes Castellanos. Phillips tries to dispossess him. He's still on it. Castellanos dribbling in. Left foot. Wide of the near post.
I mean, it doesn't get more messy like than that. When you try to foul a guy and Castellanos can't even be fouled, you can't even knock him down. You just, you know, jumps to the right, jumps to the left.
Yeah, really riding the tackles there. With that burst of energy they had after scoring a second goal.
They're drooping.
They're drooping. I think be interesting to see if George Visvari looks to the bench again for some fresh legs. Kreswick now. Not a lot of room. Tries to switch it for Alvarez. Didn't work. Berterame now. He finds Metrano. He's through. Liz Simmons coming over. Steve Skonechny with the kick save. Boy, Liz Simmons kept him onside there when Berterame checked back. Not good defensive shape for Stockade FC. Metrano came in all alone. Steve Skonechny now urging his defense for better positioning.
Yeah, Steve Skonechny is really cleaning up a lot of mistakes here. But he's doing a great job keeping us in this.
Berterame, again, it's Metrano. He dribbles around the keeper this time, but it's out of play.
Luckily, Metrano ran out of room there.
Yep, and it looks like he may be cramping. They're just calling the trainer on now. Alejandro Metrano, Venezuelan player, used to play for the Venezuela under-18 national team. Steve Skonechny now helping him stretch out his left leg. It's a opportune time for a hydration break for both teams. We didn't take one in the first half. There is that option. The referee is allowed to stop the play for a hydration break once per half, as we've seen in the past. But this one is just sort of an organic, unplanned break.
Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is where they require them to break. I'm not sure it's quite that hot today. It's really hot, but it's not.
Yeah, I think the temperature says about 85 right now.
And I don't think we've talked about it, but we can talk about it now. They're playing on field turf.
Cosmos
and
substitution, number 12, Julian Stoller, on for number 11, Alejandro Metrano.
And Will, I think you've told me some stories about how hot field turf can get on a sunny day like this.
Sure, I mean, it depends on what the substrate is, but if it's black rubber under there, it gets really hot enough to melt your shoes.
Yeah, who told you that story?
Robin Frazier, a defender for many years, and now the assistant coach at Toronto FC with Greg Vanny.
Yeah, we'll have to check out these guys' shoes after the game, see how they're doing.
Here's Skonechny's goal kick. Kozel going up for it. He manages to flick it on, as does Kreswick. Dylan Williams drops it for Phil Barrett. He looks long for Kreswick. Second ball now. Big collision between Fortier and I think Holzer. They're both down. Holzer holding his face. That was really unfortunate. Neither player with malice there. Holzer's taken a couple knocks already today. And that time he and Fortier ran into each other real hard. Gotta hope Michael Holzer's okay here.
Oh, you just hate to see that. It's an unfortunate side of the game.
And the trainer was still helping out Metrano, who was just subbed off behind the goal at the other end. Now we may have a cut on the side of the head for Michael Holzer. Again, I'm not even sure there was a foul, but just both players didn't see each other, ran into each other real hard. He gets a nice, polite applause from the Stockade FC fans here.
A sympathetic crowd.
And the ball is played back to Hector Guerrero. Cosmo's actually choosing to play down a man here for a little bit while they check out Michael Holzer. Alvarez unable to keep it. Here comes Castellanos. He's got Alvarez. Gets a flick back from Alvarez. Castellanos now looking at far post. New substitute Julian Stoller on the ball, number 12 for the Cosmos. And they cycle it around again. Here's Rodriguez. Looks to me like Holzer's going to come back in the game. Put a little ice water on his right side of his head. He's going back to check in. Gaston Sanchez, the captain. Now to Sebastian Capizzucci. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe a cross. Maybe a shot. Either way, it went harmlessly to Stockade FC goalkeeper Steve Skonechny. Now into the 77th minute, almost the 78th here at Dietz Stadium in Uptown Kingston. Holzer's back in the game. Takes his throw in. Alvarez fouls him. Williams trying to stop the quick free kick. Holzer took it anyways. Here's Berterame. Liz Simmons trying to track him down. Skonechny comes out. And the shot, I believe, just slipped wide for a goal kick.
Liz Simmons is working really hard, but I feel terrible for him. He's not getting anywhere near the ball. He's mostly just trying to keep his body in the way and slow the Cosmos down so Skonechny can get the ball.
Yeah, Ivan Berterame very strong there. Better matchup might be with Corey Phillips, who is a house of a man, especially for a soccer player.
One thing I love about soccer is good players come in all shapes and sizes.
Yes, they do. So I want to thank our sponsors of Stockade FC here on the live stream. That's Trailways, Dragon Search. Oh, hold on. Alvarez now brings it down. Kozel out to Barrett. Radio Woodstock 101 FM, WDST. Great new rock, great classics. Berterame turns now. He's trying to slip it through. It'll just go to Skonechny.
Also sponsored by Bread Alone, Swarm, and Fair Play. The only soccer magazine for the Hudson Valley.
Cool. Hudson Valley has a soccer magazine and now has a semi-professional soccer team in the NPSL.
I think soccer has officially made it in this country.
Yes, it has. Another stop and play here. Looked like Curto was talking to the referee. Phil Barrett has the throw. Alvarez gives it back. But it went out of play, so it'll be Cosmos throwing. Both teams really kind of dragging in the heat right now. If Stockade wants to draw and a very valuable point in the standings, they're going to have to dig deep, find the energy for a couple more attacks. '80th minute, about 10 minutes left, probably a little more because of stoppage.
Yeah, I'm hoping because they can see the finish line, maybe they can find those last reserves of energy and
go for it.
Go for it.
Steigerwald working against Staller. They both fall into the track. Steigerwald giving him a hand. He didn't mean to fall on top of him. But I believe that the free kick goes to the Cosmos. Here's Castellanos. He's going to take a shot. It's right into the breadbasket of Steve Skonechny. Boy, Castellanos, while being extremely dominant and setting up his teammates for a couple goals, has not been able to get his own finishing on target. Alvarez with an unfortunate turnover. Holzer tries to switch it. Berterame brings it down. Now Castellanos. Williams spins away. Finds Eric Fortier. Now Paulinho Corto. Creswick trying to find Curto. It's going to be too far ahead, and Hector Guerrero comes out to grab it. Another substitute coming on shortly for the Cosmos. It's number 18, Perike Forgard. Long ball through. Corey Phillips unable to head it out. Tommy Steigerwald with a great sliding tackle.
That was some good hustle from Tommy Steigerwald. And good timing on the tackle.
Cosmos substitution, number 18, Per Ake, foreguard, coming on for number 19, Jesus Alvarez.
So foreguard replaces Jesus Alvarez. Corner kick for the Cosmos coming up. It's in. Players go way up. There'll be a foul on Gaston Sanchez of the Cosmos. Stockade FC ball. 8 minutes left until stoppage time.
And we need a goal. Stockade know we need a goal.
I'm thinking they know. It's 3-2 Cosmos. The defending NPSL champions and the current leaders in the Atlantic Conference, Cosmos B, the reserve team for the NASL Cosmos. Here's Michael Holter, finds Gonzalo Rodriguez. He takes a shot from distance, it skips wide of the post.
Skonechny has a pretty good reach and good reflexes, but he was not going to get to that far post. Good thing it went out.
If you joined us late, the first goal came from Matias Ruiz in the 25th minute. Alejandro Metrano made it 2-0 Cosmos in the 37th minute. Then after halftime, Michael Kreswick got one back, make it 2-1 in the 50th minute. Matias Ruiz, here's a through ball. It's going to go too far. 53rd minute, Matias Ruiz struck again with an assist to Metrano. And then Michael Kreswick, less than a minute later, set up by Dylan Williams on both his goals. That's how we got to the current score of 3-2.
I think we need to get Dylan Williams the ball more.
48 with a good recovery.
Like now.
Now Williams has the ball, attacking at space. Curto almost took advantage of a heavy touch from Sanchez, but he was able to escape. McTurk now gets it back. Steigerwald kicks it off McTurk and out of play. Referee asks him to hold the throw as McTurk is down.
Everybody's stretching. They're all feeling the heat.
Dylan Williams looking to the middle. Here's Holzer. He goes around Kozel. Foreguard sending it to pretty much no one. Williams steals it from Holzer. Here's Alvarez. Goes under his foot and out of play. Those are the kind of plays you need. Paulino Curto is also now leaning over. His right arm, it looks like, is bothering him. A lot of players taking knocks today. Very physical game. Barrett wins the header. 48, now Williams. He's going to take the shot. Oh, just over the goal. No goal. No goal.
No goal.
That hit the football upright and then the net. So the fans really thought it went in, but
I think a lot of fans still think it went in.
yeah, no goal there.
It fooled me.
Good dipping volley from Dylan Williams. And now we get
Stockade
us Pat
substitution
Alvarez is
number
out.
18, Aldo Tropiano coming on for number 19, Patrick
Aldo
Alvarez.
Tropiano.
Aldo
Glad to see
Tropiano.
him. He scored a goal last weekend as well. I'll tell you, stand by my comment. Get Dylan Williams the ball.
Yeah, Dylan Williams is having one of his best games in a Stockade FC uniform today. Would be great to see him either create or score an equalizer late. 87th minute now. Gonzalo Rodriguez looking to switch the play. Finds Castellanos. Tropiano on him. And Phil Barrett. Here's Castellano. Centers it. Gets it back. Tropiano, good tracking. Knocks it out of play.
Well, that's a good start from Tropiano.
Yeah, fresh legs. Keeping up with Castellanos is no easy task.
Looks like we might be getting a substitution for the birthday boy. The other one of like dozens. Jeff Payne, number 13.
Cosmo's on the ball. Paulino Curto finds Creswick. Stolen there by Cavazucci. Phil Barrett now. Turns in, tries to clear it. Goes right to the opponent, unfortunately. Here's a cross in. All alone in front is number 18, Per Ike Forgard. He volleys that one in. Castellanos with his third assist of the game, and it's 4-2 Cosmos. Boy, that is a dagger, as they say. A dagger in the hopes of the Stockade FC fans here who were really chanting. They wanted to see the equalizer, and instead, Cosmos B pulls ahead. Paulino Curto comes out. His debut was a short one, but a good one. Started the second half, played most of it,
Cosmos
had some
goal
good
number
combination
18,
play.
Per Ike Forgard.
We do see the birthday boy, Jeff Payne,
Stockade
coming on, number 13.
Number 13, Jeff Payne on for Paulino Corto. And number 14, Joe Bogart on for number 11, Eric Fortier.
Also on is number 14, Joe Dolan, replacing Eric Fortier.
That goal really hurt Will.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of feel it coming.
Number 8, Andrea Rubin on for number 9, Ivan Bertarama.
You can see that Stockade still aren't done yet.
We are not done.
Barrett now looking through. That's dealt with there by Cavazucci. It's a ball to the back post. Number 14, Joe Bogart, chasing that one. Just onto the game, just onto the field, along with Jeff Payne.
The fourth official has indicated there will be 4 minutes of stoppage time.
4 minutes of stoppage time, starting about now, folks. You want to run your watches? Here's Rodriguez looking out for Castellanos. He gets it back. Ball goes through, looking for offside. Rodriguez still on it. Back to Castellanos. Tropiano, good marking there. Forced a bad cross, but Holzer's got it now. Tries to get by Phil Barrett. Runs right into him. Referee gives the ball to Stockade FC. Well, Andrea, as we get into stoppage time here, I have to say, you like the resilience of Stockade FC today. They showed that a lot of determination, coming back twice to cut the lead to 1. But they were never able to get the tying goal. And really, I think it's that first half where they gave up 2 in a row and one right after their first goal. That's where I think the game was lost.
Well, I think there's still time on the clock.
2-goal deficit. Andrea's not giving up.
I still believe. I agree, though, that the resilience of this team has been great to watch today. I think they've risen to the occasion. I think the Cosmos have a lot of individual
Cosmos
skill.
yellow card, number 12,
They're well
Julian
coached.
Stoller.
You can see they have a great scheme. Everybody knows what each other are.
They have a lot of resources, and you know, I think that we did a great job hanging with them. I'm very impressed with the performance of Stockade today.
Here's Forgard now in the left wing. His pass is wayward. Here's Jeff Payne. Now Joe Bogart. He's got Tropiano. Tropiano made a run up the middle. Throw in now. Wasn't able to get the throw or the corner there. Once again, if you want to come see Stockade FC in person, next weekend's a great time to do it. Seacoast United Phantoms are here for 2 o'clock on Saturday, the 25th. And on Sunday, the 26th at 7 p.m., the Brooklyn Italians are here. Back-to-back home matches. Last time that happened, Kingston won them both. So you should definitely come out here and check it out.
Yeah, it's a great scene. They've got ice cream for sale. We've got the percussion orchestra of Kingston bringing the beats. You can dance the whole game.
And the Dutch Guard supporters getting some chants going. Here's the through ball, looking for Forgard. Skonechny will take it. Referee's checking his watch. Skonechny now wondering why Forgard needs to make contact with him with his team up 2 goals. Corey Phillips gives him a shove. And there it is, the final whistle. The final score, Cosmos 4, Stockade FC 2. Cosmos B, of course, the reserve team for the NASL Cosmos, the defending NPSL champions.
Well, it was a great match, very competitive. Good plays from both sides, great goals.
Yeah, some fantastic goals, some fantastic soccer.
Our Kingston Stockade 2. This brings Stockade FC's season record to 3-4-2. Our next match will be on June 22nd in Massachusetts, where they will be facing the Boston City FC with a record of 4-3-1. Next Saturday, join us back here at Dean Stadium, June 25th, as the Stockade takes on Seacoast United Phantoms. Their record is 2-4-2. To see the full Stockade FC schedule, go online to stockadeefc.com. And don't forget to stop by the merchandise table on your way out. You can also purchase Stockade FC season passes, which include all remaining home games. Please, as you're out this week, support our sponsors. We thank them for supporting Kingston Stockade FC, Dragon Search, Foursquare, Trailways, Radio Woodstock, Bread Alone, Swarm, and Play. See you back here next Saturday from all of us here at Kingston Stockade FC. Thank you for attending, and safe travel home.
And for those of you joining us on the live stream, thank you for tuning in today. That was our PA announcer, Ward Todd, the president of Ulster County Chamber of Commerce. Great voice there, Mr. Todd has. And
Love that voice.
want to thank our cameraman, Chris Short, our producer, Dan Stone, our executive producer, and the director of our operations here at Stockade FC, Kale Kaplaszylin, and of course, my lovely wife, Andrea Kahn.
Oh, thank you, Will. This has been a pleasure.
Hope to see you all at a Stockade FC game soon. Take care.